Hello everyone, and welcome to the March 24th edition of our SabreCat remote practice, live from Coach David and Coach Kate's dining room in Tarrant County, Texas. It's a service we're making available to the entire fencing community during the COVID-19 health emergency. As a reminder, fencing clubs are the backbone of the sport of fencing. Most of us are on a very tight margin, and for the duration of the emergency, there are no classes, lessons, or anything of that nature taking place anywhere in the country. So I urge you to reach out to your local fencing club and see if they need help getting through this so there can be a place for you to go back to. Everyone's income stream, from lessons, tournament coaching, refereeing, is taking a big hit. We are producing these live streams as a service to both our fencers and the general community at large. If you like what we're doing and feel it is worth contributing to, then please head over to cuttingedgefencing.com and click on the Support CEFC button. Thank you to the following contributors so far: Barbara Shin Cunningham, Caitlin Keegan, the Bradford family, and Forte Fencing in New Jersey. All right, as promised, we have some fencing news to start off with. As many of you probably have heard, the Olympics have been postponed until no later than summer of 2021. We'll see exactly what that shape is going to take place over the course of the next couple of days as the IOC gives us more information. Jonah Scheinberg did a behind the mask interview today on Cyrus of Chaos' YouTube channel. The video was uploaded this morning. Check it out, it's a great interview. Tarrant and Dallas County are now under stay-in-place orders, so that affects all of our fencers. Let's see here. Coach Ariana hiked the Ithaca Gorges with Benji on Saturday, and has been discovered that local restaurants will deliver food and cocktails. Brenda from over at FIT continues to heal from her shoulder surgery. She's recovering well and staying isolated from everybody. She hopes to see everyone at tournaments this fall. Anna Maria worked for the St. Louis ISD now, and she's been in lockdown since Monday. She has been crocheting a lot and walking her dog North to pass the time. She has recently crocheted a baby Yoda, a hat, and a scarf. Houston Sword Sports down in Houston has been posting some really funny videos on their Facebook page. Go check them out. Ivan, little SabreCat Ivan, had his own chair in Coach Kate's home office, complete with fuzzy blanket. Sasha likes to hide under the table in there. Some of our older SabreCats, Lily, Maddie, and Zoe, are all back in town. Zoe had to come back early from Ireland, where she was supposed to spend the spring semester, and Maddie is set to graduate from Stevens this May. Little Finn has been fishing every day. We've seen the pictures of the ones he's caught. Some of them are bigger than others, and some of them are actually pretty good size. Also, USA Today has a really good article about Kamali Thompson's reaction to the Olympic postponement, and there's another really good article in the San Antonio Express News about their Holy Sisters from San Antonio. All right, from Coco, here are a few jokes that are sure to make everyone laugh. Why don't fish play volleyball? Because they will get caught in the net. What do a phone and a dog have in common? Caller ID, ha ha ha. And why can't Cinderella play soccer? Because she's afraid of the ball. All right. And now, on with practice. Remember, safety first, clear your area, no trip hazards, make sure everyone is 2 blade lengths away, and remember, you do this at your own risk. We are now going to start off with our Tuesday night practice. It is time for Coach Kate's House of Pain. Let's bring out Coach Kate over here now to get started.
Is my microphone on still?
And your microphone is now on.
All right. Hi there, everybody. Welcome to
Tuesday evening footwork practice. We'll start with our standard warm-ups, and then we'll move on to some more challenging warm-ups, and then a pretty challenging footwork combination this evening. This is called the On Again, Off Again series. It's something I created just for all of you. So I'm ready to bring the pain. I hope you're ready to experience it. Okay, so we've been doing our regular warm-ups with everybody now for a couple of weeks. I'm going to explain what they are. I'll do a couple of them, but then I expect you to do these warm-ups properly in the space that you have, of course, available to you. Okay, we're going to start with our shoulders. So you'll spin right arm and do it while you're walking, please. These are mobile stretches. Okay, good. Okay, keep spinning. All right, and switch to your left arm. Make sure that you're going forward with that. Keep walking. Good. A couple more spins. All right, very nice. Now right arm backwards. So go that opposite way. Okay, spin that right arm. Really get those shoulders loosened up and warmed up. Good, a couple more of those. And switch to your left arm going backwards. You want to make sure that you get as big of a circle and range of motion as you can. You don't want to just have your elbow bent and you're doing it like this. Make sure you got that arm fully extended and that you're doing full circles, please. Okay, next we're going to do what some of our fencers call big hugs, some call clap and wrap. Clap behind your back, wrap your arms in front. Clap behind, wrap in front. Make sure that you're alternating which arm goes on top when you bring them around to the front. Okay, good. And everybody walk a little bit faster when you are doing this one. Good. Want to get those hearts pumping. Don't know what you've been up to today, but it probably has involved a lot of sitting. So I want to get you moving and get that heart rate up. Okay, good. So hopefully now that's loosened up your shoulders somewhat. Now you're just going to walk back and forth quickly and just shake out your arms. Shake them out, maybe swing your arms up and back a little bit. Just get those arms all nice and warmed up and those shoulders. Good. Keep walking. All right, very good. Okay, and now let's go on to our hips and our legs. It's time for knees to chest. Take your left knee, touch it to your right elbow, and then go opposites. Keep your back as straight as you can. You're not going to get much of a stretch if you're bent over, just touching your elbows to your knees. You're bringing your knees up to your elbows. Good. You should feel your heart pumping a little harder here. Keep it going. Keep it going. All right, good. And next we'll do knee to chest. So same thing. Okay, this is also about balancing. So slow down just a little bit on this one. Make sure that you're balancing as you take your steps. So you'll take a step, pull up and balance, take another step, pull up and balance. This is just as good for stretching your rear end muscles and your hip muscles as it is to practice your balance. So take a step and balance, take a step and balance, take a step and balance. Okay, do 5 more of those. Great. Now, since we've brought our legs to the front in a stretch, now we want to move behind. We're going to do what some of our fencers call Supermans. This is also about balance. I'm going to turn to the side so that you can see. I'm going to take my left hand and it's going to grab my left foot. I'm going to keep my knee pointed down at the ground. And as I stretch, I'm going to extend my arm out. And the farther my arm goes out, then actually the more of a stretch I get behind my other leg. So you'll do that, and lean forward. And then with your next step, you'll grab here and lean forward. Make sure not to rotate out. You want to keep your knee pointed down to the ground. Okay, so do 10 on each side, so a total of 20 of those. Make sure that you're pausing so that you're really getting your balance. Some practice tonight. Again, the farther you lean forward, the more likely it is you'll fall over, but also the better stretch you're getting behind your leg, and also the better practice you're getting at balancing. Okay, you should be about halfway done at this point. 10 to go. And 3, and 2, and 1. Good. Now this is one that you've got to be careful of. We're going to do this as a hip opener, but if you have trouble with your knees, there's a modification for this one. This is foot to hip. Again, it's to help you practice your balance. Okay, so I'm bringing my ankle up. I'm not grabbing onto my foot because that'll twist my knee too much, but I'm actually pulling my ankle, and then I'll take a step, and I'll do that on this side as well. If you have trouble with your knees, or you're just having trouble balancing, you can just hit the side of your foot to your hand, and that pretty much, it doesn't do exactly the same thing, but it's still working those same muscles. So with each step, change feet and pause just a moment. Check your balance. Pause for just a moment. Check your balance. Okay, keep going. Good. 5 more on each side. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good, you're done. With those, one more stretch. Take a step out. Keep your toe up off the ground. Same side, so left toe is up, left hand goes down. Then bring your right arm up and back behind you. These we call windmills. Okay, there you go. And with each step, if you can't quite touch your toes yet, that's okay. Grab your shin. Maybe you can only make it to your knee, that's okay. Hopefully, the more often you join in these exercises with us, then the more flexible you'll be by the end of this whole series. These are also really good stretches to do. Keep doing this. You can do these stretches and listen to me at the same time. If you're ever in the car for a while, not like we'll be going anywhere anytime soon, but at a rest area, you can get out and do some of these. This one's really good if you've been sitting a lot. So actually, since a lot of us are sitting a lot more these days, this is a really good hip opening stretch, and it'll help take some of the pressure off of your back if you've been sitting for a while. All right, good. So those are our regular warm-ups. Take just 1 minute, do any other stretches that you need to do. Shake out your body. I'm going to start my timer to make sure. Okay, so you've got 1 minute. Just listen to your body. Stretch the body parts that are telling you they need to be stretched. If you don't feel like you need to do any more stretching, then you can jog in place. You can bounce up and down a little bit. You can do some kind of low knees. But really just get your body all nice and warmed up and ready to go. Okay, 30 more seconds. And then the real portion of our workout will begin. All right, 10 seconds left. kind of listen to your body again, do a little check-in, rotate your head around, loosen up your neck and your shoulders. All right, and stop. Okay, so the on again, off again series, you're going to be doing 2 different series of exercises. In the first one, we're going to be doing 40 seconds on and 20 seconds off. So it's like a HIIT routine, that high intensity interval training. During that time, you're going to be doing 2 rounds of 4 exercises each. These 4 exercises are the common jumping jack. Now, I don't mean these wimpy jumping jacks where you're just like this. No, you need to do what I call clap and slap. So you clap all the way up here, your hands meet up above your head, and then you slap the sides of your legs. So you should hear a clap and a slap on every jumping jack. The other exercises that we're going to do are push-ups. If you're not able to do a full body push-up yet on the floor, then find something that's secure like this table here, and then you can do your push-ups like that. I'd rather you not do knee push-ups. If you'd rather, instead of doing push-ups, hold a plank either on your elbows or on your hands, then that's okay too. That'll build up those shoulder and core muscles that you need in order to be able to actually do a full push-up someday. Another exercise you're going to have to be able to do is called an inchworm. I've got a microphone clipped to me back here, so I hope it doesn't fall out. But an inchworm, you put your hands down on the ground, you walk yourself out, and people like Bud are going to want to do a push-up here, and then you just push yourself back up, reach up, and just keep doing out and in until I tell you to stop. So that's an inchworm. Again, you can have that extra challenge in there of the push-up. And then you will do high knees. And I think everybody knows what high knees are. Okay, so get ready first for jumping jacks. Remember, you're going to be doing these for 40 seconds. Then you're going to have 20 seconds off. So jumping jacks in 3, 2, 1, and go. Make sure you're clapping those hands up above your head. Make sure you're slapping the sides of your legs. Clap and slap. Okay, right now, go a little faster than you've already been going. Now, bring it back just a little bit, but still clap and slap. And now, increase the intensity. And dial it back. Three, 2, 1, and here's your rest. Okay, 20 seconds of rest. Your next exercise will be push-ups. So either get yourself on the floor or propped up against a sturdy piece of furniture that won't move, or again, hold a plank position. We're going to go for 40 seconds in 3, 2, 1, and go. Okay, 40 seconds of push-ups or plank or modified push-up with a piece of furniture. All right, good. Stay strong. Either keep holding if you're doing that plank, or keep pushing if you're doing those push-ups. You're halfway. All right, keep it up. Keep it up. You can do this. Oh, it's hard after sitting all day. All right, you're down to 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Okay, good. Your next exercise will be the high knees. Okay, so high knees you'll have for 40 seconds. If you get too out of breath or uncomfortable, jogging in place is a good modification here. In 3, 2, 1, and go. High knees or jogging in place. And if even jogging in place gets to be a little bit too much, then just kind of move a little bit. Just keep yourself moving this whole time. Okay, increase the intensity just a little bit. Increase it even more. And dial it back. Okay, as calmly as you can go now. And speed it up. And dial it back. And 3, 2, 1, and pause. Good. Very good. Okay, the next 40 seconds, you're going to be doing those inchworms. Again, if you're having trouble doing those, just reaching up above your head and then touching your toes. That could be a good modification. I'm hoping some of you will do those push-ups. And go. All right, inchworms. Inchworms down, across the ground, creep back up, stand back up, and raise those hands up above your head. Good. Keep it going. Keep it going. Okay, you're halfway there. Remember, this workout is only as intense as you make it. You got to really push yourself here. You should be getting some sweat going now. Your heart rate should be up. You've only got 5 seconds to go. Come on, you can do it. 3, 2, 1, and stop. Okay, good. So that was the end of round 1. We're going to do one more round of those. So you're going to start with jumping jacks in 10 seconds. Whew. All right. After this next series, we'll take a drink of water. All right, come on, you can do it in 3, 2, 1, and jumping jacks, go. Okay, remember to clap your hands up above your head, slap the sides of your legs. Just gently right now. And speed it up. And 3 as fast as you can go. And take it back. Just slow ones now. Good. And increase the intensity. And dial it back. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and pause for your 20 seconds. Good, good, good. Next, it's going to be your push-ups. Either push-ups or planks, and push-ups in whatever position your body is comfortable doing them in right now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. Good. Oh, I bet those shoulders are starting to get a little tight. You can do this. Don't listen to them. Keep pushing or keep holding. By the end of the night, you're going to be sweaty. You're going to feel so good because you're going to have worked hard and you know that you're going to be improving yourself. All right, halfway done. Keep pushing or holding. That's great. Look, you're almost done. Only 5 seconds to go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and pause. Good. Okay, so you've worked your arms now. Now we're going to work legs again. It's going to be time for high knees. If you want to switch that and do butt kickers, that's fine. You want to just jog in place, that's fine too. We're going to start in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. All right, good. Okay, just kind of keep it, the pace kind of calm right here. Now speed it up. Slow it down. Speed it up. Slow it down. Slow down even more. Go as fast as you can. Slow down. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Pause. And our last exercise in this series, you're almost to your drink of water. It's going to be those inchworms. Same thing as before. If you need to modify and just bend over and touch your toes or your ankles. That's fine. 3, 2, 1. Inchworms. Good. Good. These are working your shoulders like push-ups do. It's just in a little bit different way. Okay, good. Hopefully you've got some space and you're not smashing your face into the family dog or something. All right, over halfway. All right, good. Keep it up. You're doing great. Almost there. Only 5 seconds left. 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. All right, good. Go get a drink of water. Wipe your face off if you got some sweat there. Use your towel, use your shirt, use the dog, whatever you've got. But take a little pause here. Let your heart rate kind of come back down. And Coco, those jokes were really bad, by the way. I almost didn't pass them over to Coach David to read. But I figured it was appropriate because since he's a dad, then he can read the bad dad jokes. So I'm hoping that other people will be merciful and send me actual good jokes that we can read on the air. Ooh, Coco. I heard from Finn today, and I passed that along to Coach David. I'm hoping to hear some more news from other people as well. I think it's important for us to know, what the others are up to. Even if we're not doing a whole lot, you're still doing some interesting things, I hope, with your day. Okay, so now you've had your water, and you've had a little break. So now we're going to be practicing some footwork, and this is where you're going to need that line on the floor. Hopefully you've got a piece of tape, or maybe you're on some tile. And so here's my line. Again, this is going to be on again, off again. And this time we're going to do 1 minute on and 1 minute off. The reason that you're getting 1 minute of rest time is because there are actually penalties that you're going to have to pay off during that minute if you make some grave mistakes. So, for example, I don't know the length of your practice space. You might be able to do 10 advances, whereas somebody else might only get to do 5. So that's why I'm going to time these rather than count them. So like here, I probably could do 10 advances pretty easily up to the dummy. I'm just going to do 5 just to show you. Okay, so the timer starts. I do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then I have to do 5 retreats back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh no, my front toe didn't end back up where I started, so now I have accumulated 1 penalty. Those penalties accumulate during this time, and during your rest time, remember you got to pay the penalty. Each time you don't get your front toe back in approximately the same spot. You can be off by a couple of inches. I understand that this is tricky. You have to do 2 burpees every time you don't get your front toe back on the line. If at any time you feel your feet come together or you get off balance because you've brought your feet too close together, you've got to do 5 jumping jacks during that 1 minute rest break. So hopefully you're not going to mess up too many times, or you're not going to get a whole lot of downtime. Okay, so we're going to start with advances and retreats. Take just a moment, no penalty accumulated here. Figure out how many advances you can do safely in your space. Like I said, it might be 5 for some of you, might be 10 for others. For people like the Escuetas that are practicing in their garage, don't go out into the street when you're doing these. And please don't do 30 forward, because then you won't have time to do all of those retreats back. So try not to do more than 10 or 15. Okay, so you should have a number in your head now. No cheating, no looking down at the floor so that you end up where that line is. Okay, I'm going to start my timer. This is totally honor system, unless you have a family member there that can point the finger, cackle wildly and say that you messed up, but I'm counting on you to do your own workout and be honest about it. Okay, so for 1 minute, advance, count the number, do that number of retreats, look down, see if your toe is approximately where it started. If not, keep a mental tally as you go forward and backward. All right, here we go. Here's your 1 minute timer starting in 3, 2, 1, and go. So some of you are probably practicing on carpet. When we first started, keep going. You can listen to me while I talk. And you can be doing your advances and retreats while I talk. When we first started having classes at the North Richland Hills Rec Center, way back when Cutting Edge just started, we had to be on that indoor-outdoor carpet. And I remember then going to tournaments and being kind of weirded out when we had to fence on a gym floor. Your time is half up. Keep going. And that's one of the reasons that we were so excited about being able to get metal strips for Cutting Edge at our current location. Because now when our fencers go to NACs or other tournaments where we're not fencing on a gym floor, then there's that familiarity in there. All right, and 3, 2, 1, and stop. Okay, so during your 1 minute rest period, if you have any penalty points, like 2 burpees every time your toe wasn't back where it started, or 5 jumping jacks if your feet came together, or if you were off balance, then please be doing those right now. Okay. Good. And all of you other people out there, if you don't have any penalty points racked up, but you want to keep your heart rate up, then just keep your feet moving. You really shouldn't be just standing around. The whole point of this is to have an intense workout. If you really want to be intense, of course, do high knees or butt kickers, but don't just stand there while you're resting. Make it active rest. Okay, the next series, you're going to be doing double advances and double retreats. Double advances and double retreats in 3, 2, 1, and go. You should be doing the same number of double advances and then double retreats. Then look down at your toe, check and make sure that it's back where it started, count up penalty points if you've made them, and then go again. Keep going. For an extra challenge, you could be changing the size of your double advance. Like you could do maybe all small ones, and then maybe in the next series, all large ones. Just again, be really careful not to smash into anything in any of the rooms in which you're practicing. Okay, you're over halfway. Keep going. Keep going. Only 10 seconds left. Keep going. 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. Okay, remember, this is active rest, so at least be moving around. Do your burpees if you earned them. Do your jumping jacks if you earned those. And while you're doing that, then listen up to what the next footwork pattern is going to be. Next, you're going to do advanced lunge, and then you'll recover back. So you'll start with your toe behind the line, advance lunge, recover back, and then from wherever you are, rotate around, and this will be with your non-weapon side, advance lunge, and recover back. Okay, and your feet should end up right around the line. Okay, this one, hopefully you're not going to rack up any penalty points here unless you're really dragging your back foot. So advance lunge with your dominant side, then turn around, advance lunge on your non-dominant side. And each time, recover backwards. All right, and we'll do that in 3, 2, 1, and go. Okay, advance lunge, recover back, turn around, non-dominant side. Advance lunge, recover back. Okay, keep going. And again, just like we practiced all of the different size footwork last week, we also practiced different size lunges. So you could do, say, a small advance and then a small lunge, and then same thing on the other side. You could do large advance, small lunge. It is entirely up to you to make it as challenging and demanding as you want. You are over halfway. Keep going. 10 seconds to go. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. And stop. Like I said, no penalties probably were racked up this time. I wouldn't think so. So just do that active recovery. If you need to quick grab a drink of water, now's a good time to do that. And then our next combination is going to be advance lunge and recover forward. We don't do this as much in training, but it's certainly important to know how to do it. So advance lunge, and this time recover forward. Turn around, advance lunge, and recover forward. And here, you're going to be on the other side of the line, if you do it right. Okay, so that active recovery, drink some water. Okay, so again, you're going to be doing advanced lunge, recover forward. You're going to have to really watch your balance on this one because you're probably not as used to doing this one. Okay, in 3, 2, 1, and go. Make sure you're getting your arm out and extending before you move your front foot in your advance. Also make sure that when you're in your lunge, you don't have your hand up above your head. Try and think as though you had a weapon in your hand. And so you want to keep it kind of low. Not all the way down here, but about shoulder height is what your hand should be doing. Not all the way up here. You're not hitting anybody unless that's Justin Meehan or maybe Coach Chris Cheney. Most people aren't that tall where you have to have your hand all the way up there. All right. Good. You've only got about 10 seconds to go. So advance, lunge, recover forward. Getting that hand moving and extending the whole time. 3, 2, 1, and stop. Good. Okay, and then again, active recovery. Get some water if you need it. If you still have a lot of energy, you could be doing high knees or you could be doing butt kickers. Okay, so the last pattern that we're going to be doing, you're going to be doing advance, jump, and retreat, jump. So advance, jump, retreat, jump. And oh no, I landed on the line. What I'm hoping out of this actually is that your front foot does not end up in the same place. Because we all know that if you're doing retreat, jump back, you should be getting way far away. So the only way that you can rack up a penalty here is if you're off balance, if you fall over, or if your foot lands in exactly the same spot. Because you should be doing a small retreat jump forward, but a large, well, a medium or a large retreat jump back. Okay, in 3, 2, 1, and go. Okay, advance, jump forward, retreat, jump back. So small going forward and larger going back. If you want to practice on some of those retreat jump back where you're practicing leaning a little bit as though you were hanging onto the end of the strip with your big toe for, all it's worth, then you go right ahead. That wouldn't be counted as being off balance. it's more of a controlled lean. It's not like you're falling over. Okay, advance, jump forward, retreat, jump back. Okay, and you're almost done. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. Okay, if you lost your balance or if you fell over at any point there, then please do your 5 jumping jacks. If your toe ever landed in exactly the same spot as it started, then please do your 2 burpees right now. Okay, so we'll take a 1 minute time here to just kind of do some, again, active recovery, doing your burpees and your jumping jacks if you need to. Active recovery. Good. All right, well, I hope those legs and those lungs are burning, because, you know, Coach Kate likes to bring the pain. All right, you've almost finished it, and then we'll do a little cool down. Good. Those of you doing active recovery, drink some water. Slosh it all over yourself. It's all good. Okay, almost to the end of this minute. It's good. All right, and 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and you can stop. Good. Now, because you'll be doing some drills that are going to require some finger manipulation, then as a cool down, you're going to be walking back and forth in your space. Take your arm across your body and hold it there to loosen up your shoulder. Rotate your wrist in one direction as you're doing it. Good. Now rotate your wrist by moving your hand in the opposite direction. Good. Other arm across your body. Keep walking. Warm up your wrist, going one direction, and go the other direction. Good. And I like to call these spiders. Coach David doesn't really like spiders, but so just move your fingers around. Push your fingers in, not so that they pop, but you should feel a stretch like in your wrist. Okay, and keep walking. Okay, so you're going to push on each of your fingers. Push them towards your palm. Okay, other hand. Try and activate those wrist muscles. You should feel it there. I've been doing a lot of computer work these past few weeks. This feels really good. Okay, keep walking. Get your heart rate back down. Okay, now move your fingers in the opposite direction. So pull them the opposite way. Gently. You don't want to pop anything out of place or sprain anything from something like this. Okay, other hand. Good. Stretch out all those fingers. Really, really good. Okay, and spiders again. Shake them out. All right, I hope you enjoyed Coach Kate's House of Pain. I hope that you worked yourselves really hard. Thanks for joining me tonight, and I'm going to turn the rest of the program over to Coach David.
Aha! Now we have sound. Sorry about that. We turned the sound off when we were changing out the microphones. Now we've got sound. Okay, so here we go. Sorry about that, everybody. All right, so again, we did our warm-ups around the mask. Now we're going to start going to the top of the mask. We're going to go 1 and 1, 2. Good. 1, 1, 2. Everybody do that 5 more times, please. Go ahead. All right, and 1, 1, 2. There's the last one. All right, very good. Let's run off going to the side now. 1, 1, 2. To the side over there. 1, 1, 2. Good. 1, 1, 2. 1, 1, 2. 1, 1, 2. And 1, 1, 2. Excellent. We're going to go to the other side over here now. 1, 1, 2. 1, 1, 2. 1, 1, 2. 1, 1, 2. Okay, now I want you to pretend that there are a series of zones on your target here, all the way around your mask. So you've got 1 here. This is at, let's call this 9 o'clock. Okay? You've got another one here at about 10:30. 1 up here at the top at 12 o'clock. 1 over here at 1:30. And 1 over here at 3:30. This is zone 1. This is zone 2. This is zone 3, 4, and 5. So again, starting from 9 o'clock position and rotating clockwise all around the other side, that's zone 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And we're going to work on finger exercises, manipulating the blade to go to those different targets here real quick. So we're going to start off with going to zone 1, and then, so that's going to be 1, and I want you to make the number of cuts to each zone that's there. So for example, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. All right, so zone 1, zone 2, zone 3, zone 4, and zone 5. Very good. Zone 1, zone 2, zone 3, zone 4, and zone 5. Now, when you're doing that, let's make sure, of course, we're gripping the blade correctly. We're using a nice finger technique. We're not making cuts on the shoulder, not making cuts from the arm. Everybody do that up and around the mask in that same zone pattern 2 more times. So 1, zone 1, zone 2, zone 3, zone 4, and zone 5. Very good. All right, and one more time. Zone 1, zone 2, zone 3, zone 4, and zone 5. Excellent. Okay, now let's reverse that pattern. So zone 5, that'll be where we do 1. Zone 4, that'll be where we do 2 cuts. Zone 3, that'll be 3 cuts again. Zone 2 will be 4 cuts, and zone 1 will be 5 cuts. All right, so starting at zone 5, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Zone 5 gets 1 cut. Zone 4 gets 2 cuts. Zone 3 gets 3 cuts. Zone 2 gets 4 cuts. And zone 1 gets 5 cuts. Very good. So everybody do that again on your own 3 more times. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very good. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very good. One more time. Zone 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. Very nice. Very nice. Very nice. Okay, so let's check that out a little bit. Very good. All right. Now we're gonna work on next doing these same kind of patterns with some lunges. So here we are. Very good. Go back so y'all can see. We're right here, and I'm gonna call out a zone for you to attack. Zone 1, Zone 2, Zone 3, Zone 4, Zone 5, and I want you to attack that zone. So here we go. On guard with a lunge. Ready? And Zone 3. Very good. And recover. And Zone 4. Good. And recover. And Zone 2. Very good. And recover. And Zone 1. Hold it, hold it, hold it, and recover. Very nice. Zone 5. Good. And recover. Zone 3. Very good. And recover. Zone 5. Excellent. And recover. And Zone 2. Very nice. And recover. And Zone 4. Excellent. Recover. Zone 5. Excellent. Recover. Zone 4. Excellent. Recover. And Zone 3. And recover. All right. Shake it out. Very good. Let's make those advanced lunges now. Same action, but with an advanced lunge, and I'm going to tell you which zone we're going to go to. Zone 1 at 9 o'clock. Zone 2 at 10:30. Zone 3 up at the top at noon. Zone 4 there at 1:30. And Zone 5 there at 3 o'clock. All right, here we go. Advanced lunge. Ready? And Zone 4. And recover. And Zone 2. Recover. And Zone 5. Recover. Very good. And Zone 4. Very good. Recover. And Zone 1. Very nice. Recover. Zone 1. Very good. Recover. Zone 2. And recover. And Zone 4. Recover. Zone 5. And recover. And Zone 3. Recover. Very nice. Okay. So, last little exercise. I'm going to let you guys pick the zone that you want to attack. I'm going to give you a series of pieces of footwork to do. Okay? And then you guys are going to start with the footwork, maneuver, and then when I say attack, you're going to use the appropriate footwork to do whatever you need to do to try and get there. So for example, oops, I just hit a thing up top. All right, so I'm right here. I'm going to start off in extension distance right there from my target. The coach would say take a double retreat and then attack, and I have to then make a lunge to hit. But I could do more than that. So we'll try and keep it really small and really tight in here. Again, find your target area right there. Very good. Okay, so, and double retreat, and attack. Very good. Back to your target area. Try and go to a different zone each time. All right, starting off. Ready? And retreat. Retreat, jump back, attack. Very nice. Recover. And get back to your target area. Retreat. Retreat, retreat. Advance. Retreat, advance. Advance, retreat, retreat. Attack. Very good. Start up again. And retreat. And advance. Retreat, retreat. Jump back. Advance. Attack. Very good. And retreat. Advance. Retreat, retreat. Advance. Advance. Attack. You probably were very close to it that time. Good. Start up again. And retreat. Advance. Retreat, retreat. retreat, jump back, advance, attack. Excellent, very good. And retreat, 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 double retreat, advance, 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 attack. Excellent. All right, last one, folks. Make it really good. Retreat, advance, retreat, advance, retreat, retreat, double retreat, drum in place, advance, retreat, drum in place, attack. Ah, very nice. All right. So there we go. All right. I hope you guys have had a great practice session with us tonight. Really enjoyed having everybody here. We'll look forward to seeing you guys again tomorrow. We will have regular practice again at 7:30 p.m. Central Time. Look forward to seeing everybody. Have a great evening. I'm going to turn the live stream off here. We'll leave the header page up for you guys to interact. Coach Gates got a couple of questions. Let us know how you did. Please send us a picture. We'll make a post tomorrow on our Facebook page and some other media sites about any pictures you guys send us. Send us news by 6 p.m. Central if you want us to have it blasted out to the community. And everybody have a great day. Make sure you get some water. Say hi to your friends. Go SabreCats.